Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. On this channel I speak about perfumes, so if this is something that you're interested in, then please subscribe. And today I want to talk about the best perfumes for fall. This is like one of my favorite videos to make because I love fall. I love crispy weather after a hot summer. I do not like humid weather, you know, when it's like you're sweating as soon as you get out of the house. So I get excited when it's a little bit colder, but of course I'm not so excited for the muddy winter in New York. But anyways, I'm excited for fall and I really love fall and winter fragrances. Like, they're sweeter, deeper, more interesting and complex. So let's get into the video. And as you can tell by the background, I've got a little setup here of the perfume that I'm gonna talk about. And the first perfume is Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. And I actually didn't notice this perfume for a long time. I've been into fragrances for a couple years and I always kind of passed by this perfume. Like, I smelled it before, it appeared a little bit too heavy for me, but this summer I went to Sephora and I tried it and I sprayed it like all over myself. And I was like, wow, this is actually amazing because it smells like some kind of spices, like some kind of cooking spices in the opening. It smells very much like somebody's cooking something sweet in the kitchen, and it's like fall type of dessert. You know, those like cloves and spices, and it just smells so addictive. Like, I want to smell it again and again. And then the vanilla comes forward and it just is so smooth, so creamy, so deep and luxurious. So I really love Tobacco Vanilla and I think it's perfect for the colder weather. And yes, I'm like obsessed now. It's one of my favorite fall fragrances right now, and I think that I'm gonna wear it all the time this season. And the next perfume is new release and is Me Latte by Narcotica. And this is for the gourmand lovers. I know it's a lot of us, and this is like a very good type of scent for fall and winter, and it's very casual, I would say, so you don't have to kind of think about it when you're reaching for it. It's a really gourmand fragrance, very lactonic in the opening, like pear with coconut milk, and then as it dries down there's more caramel, there's a note of coffee, brown sugar, so it turns into something very smooth and creamy, and it's like a sweet frappuccino from Starbucks. So if you love smell in Starbucks and if you love very sweet drinks, like how they smell, I think you're gonna love this one. But try it before you buy because it is very lactonic in the opening, and so if lactonics are a little bit controversial for you, then you need to try it first. But I really love it and I think it's a really good gourmand for this upcoming fall weather. And the next perfume is Ambre Narguile by Hermes, and this scent really reminds me of Angel Share, so I think they could be like used interchangeably. And I've mentioned Angel Shares in my couple past videos before, so I decided not to include Angel Share again, not to be repetitive. But like, if you like Angel Share, then try Ambre Narguile, and the other way around. I think they are really similar, but I would say that Angel Share smells more like apple pie and it's more sweet and there is more like a dessert quality about it, while this one is like a cinnamon bomb mixed with rum and tobacco. So upon the opening I smell like lots and lots of cinnamon. It's a way more than in Angel Share. And then as it starts to dry down, I smell caramel, I smell tobacco, I smell honey and rum, and it's very like a good fall fragrance. It's also very addictive and very creamy and smooth, and despite the notes, it's not a dark fragrance. Like, even though there is a note of tobacco and rum, it's not very dark fragrance. There's a lot of cinnamon and also a lot of vanilla to kind of smooth it all out. So I suggest to try it if you haven't tried it before. And the next perfume is Lettre De Pushkar by Ella K. And it was love at the first sniff for me. I really fell in love in the scent. I sampled it recently and I was like, wow, I'm impressed. So it's a very deep ambery rose scent. It's also mixed with saffron and it's just so good. It's like a deep jammy type of rose, and the rose here reminds me of rose in Roses Vanille by Mancera, but Mancera like fragrance is a lot more sweet and a lot more jammy. This one is more deep and there's amber and saffron to kind of take it into the more sophisticated direction versus like something very sweet like Roses Vanille. So this one is really good if you're looking for rose, but different type of rose. It's not like completely rosy, it's not fresh rose, it's not dark rose, it's just very deep ambery type of rose, and there is like a hint of musk in the dry down that mixes in so well with the rest of the notes. So I really love it, and I suggest to try it if you love rose scents and if you're looking for something for fall. And the next perfume is Bond Number 9 New York Nights. And I was super surprised when I smelled this perfume because like the notes and the smell are kind of polar opposite to each other. In the opening, I smell like some banana pie. Like it straight up smells like banana, but as it starts to dry down, I smell more like floral, caramelly type of perfume. So, and there's no banana in the notes, like nowhere. I don't know what makes it smell like banana in the opening, but I like it. I like gourmands. I love this kind of smell, so I don't mind it. But I would say that in dry down, the banana pie kind of goes away, and it smells more like caramelized coffee with patchouli. Like there's something from patchouli, more grounding and earthy in the dry down, which I really like because the rest of the notes are floral and kind of like easygoing and light, and this patchouli kind of grounds it out. So I do love it, and I think it's a pretty caramelly scent, so you need to love sweet scents, but it's not overly sweet just because there's like this patchouli and coffee notes in the base to kind of hold it from being overly sweet. So I suggest that if you were intrigued by something like banana pie, caramel notes, coffee, then you will like this. And the next perfume is Material by Amouage. And it's also pretty challenging scent, I think, but as you are gonna get to know this fragrance, you are gonna like it more and more. At least I think that's what happened to me. It opens up very kind of resinous and deep. There's a note of elemi, note of patchouli, so it's very unique type of opening. And as it starts to dry down, the vanilla starts to come out, and it's very like deep type of vanilla. It's not overly sweet, it's just there to smooth out the rest of the notes because they are pretty intense, like kayak wood, oud, labdanum, incense. Like the vanilla kind of smoothed out these notes, and I really love the dry down because it's very resinous, very deep. Almost smells like some kind of herbal massage oil, you know what I mean? But there's like beautiful vanilla in all of this, so I really love the scent. And sorry if I'm not explaining it very well, but I think it smells super good. And if you're on a hunt for like a unique type of vanilla, you should try Material by Amouage. And the next perfume is Vanille Antique by Byredo, and this scent is the opposite of the last one. I fell in love with the scent from the first spray. It is a very interesting take on vanilla. It's more deep and woody type of vanilla. So it opens up with like a woody, deep, rich type of vanilla, complemented by amber and cashmere wood, giving it a warm and enveloping character. Hints of musk and dark plum add this fragrance like uniqueness and a kind of lightness because the rest of the notes are pretty deep and rich and very sensual. So I think Vanille Antique is perfect for those people who love like a sophisticated vanilla with a touch of sweetness and a touch of muskiness. And if you like kind of dry vanilla, if you love type of vanilla that gives you the vibe of like old vintage shop, I think that you will like Vanille Antique. And the last perfume is Winter Palace by Memo. And this one is also one of my favorite perfumes ever, I think, because it's a very well done tea scent. Like it's so nice. It's very photorealistic tea scent in the opening. It opens up with like bergamot and some kind of tea note, and it's very bright and like photorealistic. Like I said, it smells just like tea. And then as it starts to dry down, the vanilla comes out and the other notes also come out. There's also labdanum and tonka bean and styrax, and those notes make this fragrance more deep, more unique and luxurious, and it just adds like very interesting twist to this tea perfume, because you would think tea perfumes are gonna be light and airy and they're gonna dissipate quickly, but this is not what happens with this scent. As it dries down, it just becomes more sweeter and deeper and more interesting. So I really love Winter Palace for the fall months because it's very cozy and comforting type of scent while still being very sophisticated and unique. So I think if you're on a hunt for like a good tea scent, then you should try it. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I really hope that you were able to find some scents for yourself, and please let me know what are your favorite fall fragrances. I'm super interested to know, and I'll be waiting for your comments under the video. Thank you. Bye.